And welcome back to the train world, where I am at the wood processing peninsula, where I am going to be building a complete wood chopping and processing facility. Now, during the week, I've already created a few automatic wood chopping elements here. None of them are activated, and well, I'm going to keep it that way until the entire facility is up and running. For the time being, I'm just going to work on the facility and the production lines. Now my plan here is fairly simple. These two lines leading into the central line are the starting lines connected to each of the wood chopping stations. I still need to make one for birch. I think it was birch, yes. Which is then brought down to this tunnel, which is split three ways. Two leading off for the wood to be debarked and brought back around to a possible cargo area, and a secondary split off point so that they can go into mechanical crafters in order to be made into axes in order to do the debarking without running out of axes. I also wanted to add some deployers to make a few andesite alloys out of some of these, some of the wood I'm debarking. But you know, I'm thinking of having another debarker here and another deployer after that, so that can happen. So we can have andesite, copper, and brass. So this will create all the deployable materials without much issue. But then comes an extra issue. Delivering andesite alloy, copper and brass here, because I haven't set up any of that back at the main base yet. So that's what I'm going to go do first. And returning to base, I have the perfect area for all that right here. The section I'm standing on is for a mob grinder, so that will be left alone for the time being. So I'll just need to get some more stone bricks and build it up. Alright, that's the floor done. Now onto the tricky part of the whole thing, figuring out a layout while connecting it to the storage drawers. So just need to think for a moment. Okay, looking over the layout and seeing what I need, I found that not only do I need several mixers and blasters, but I'll also need some of those generators. So, well, I guess I need to get the old schematic cannon out again and fix that. I'll probably put it on the opposite wall here and have the conveyors move inwards at some point. Alright, with that complete, time to move on to linking it up, and obviously putting in the lava and water. Alright, with the first part of the processing area complete, I might need to shorten these belts down. It's time for me to make the second part, which is brass and andesite. No, brass and copper for now. Yeah, that blasting. And connect these to the storage areas so that I can get andesite crafted up from... You'll understand what I mean as I go along. Okay, after a fair bit of fiddling, I've got the brass being mixed up here, but I'm also getting zinc and copper nuggets along with a bit of experience to help with increasing the tank over there. But all in all, the brass is ready. Just need to move on to the andesite alloy. So what I'm thinking is something similar to what I have here for the brass. So I just need... No. So what I need is some more depots, some more chutes, another basin, another mixer, some more controller slaves, and more trims. But basically, I should have all this. And I also need to get copper blasted. And figure out a way to get train casings soon. Oh, actually, train casings require brass casings, so if I deliver them manually for now, and then do all that, that could work out. And here we go, I'm making andesite alloy now, and the zinc nuggets that I'm getting from this actually help out with with this. So as long as this keeps going, and well, this process will be alright. So yeah, silver linings all around. So oh, hang on, what's this? Okay, it seems like the mechanical craft, the andesite mixer is backing up a bit, but it should still be alright, hopefully. Yeah, false alarm, so... yeah, so far, getting a fair bit of andesite alloy, slowly though. And a bit of brass ingots. Good, good. I still need to get copper smelted up, but in the meantime, that's good. That's good. So, right. One of the things I need to do, I just realized, is mash up several of these brass ingots and turn them into hands for the places. And do a fair bit of work to get the mechanical crafters, or maybe one of these smart crafters. So just need to figure out how to make this work, but looks fairly straightforward to make. So what I'm going to do is make one of these as a prototype to see exactly how to make it, and if it works, I'll use a few of these. If it doesn't, I'll be using the smart crafters. So I'll need some brass casings for this anyway. So it'll take three crafters, and that requires 12. So I'll need... Alright, that's the crafters made. Now to find a spot to place them, even if it's just temporary. I know, I'll place them here. Now, what configuration they need to be in for the mechanical crafter? The smart crafter, I'm sorry. So, 3 by 4, so... Alrighty, I have the last component, which is this depot, so place it in there. Oh, hang on. Okay, because it was confused about which way to go. Okay. Take 2 with building it. Okay, I thought I needed a button to activate it, but looks like I don't, so... Final piece. Wait. Did I build this right? Oh, whoops, forgot the depot. Yeah, I did that earlier, so here we go. Moment of truth, take 2. The heck? Alright, I'm gonna try this again like this. Right. 4 brass casings in the corner. Right. Next. 2 mechanical crafters. I think that's where I went wrong. Okay, electron tube here. Smart chutes next to the cog. Depot under the cog. And finally, a position mechanism at the top. Hopefully it works this time. There we go. Got a smart crafter, so looks like it's gonna work. Just need to see if it actually is going to work. Alright. Now how to test this. Down there. Okay, it's set up like a proper mechanical crafter, so give me a minute, I just need to check the documentation on this to find out exactly how to work this. I think I've figured this out, so basically I'm going to need 3 more of these, lucky me, and I'm going to have each of them do a different task each, but 2 of them will be doing the same task and the other 2 will be doing a different task. Here are no contradictory. So I'll be having 2 of these make planks out of logs, or shaved logs, and the other 2 will be making tools out of those woods. So yeah, basically I'm going to need 3 more of these first off, and then I have to figure out how to set that up in the wood factory. Alright, after several hours of figuring everything out here, I think the wood processing factory or facility, or whatever the heck I'm going to be calling it, is pretty much complete. Let me walk you through what happens. Now on those 2 belts there, the wood chopping machines, which I'll demonstrate how to build them in a moment when I do birch, will pick up any wood and sticks that come from each of those devices, bring them up onto the belts, and bring them into the facility, which they'll be split there, because I do want some proper wood to send back to base. Otherwise they'll come to the center area here, get split off into 3 directions, although it doesn't seem to work like that, and will be sent up these 2 belts to be debarked, which will then be sent back to the main line, which will be sent up to be turned into brass casings, andesite casings, and copper casings. I need to fix that down there in a minute. But Then they're put into these storage drawers for future transport. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I still need to build up the facility, and once I activate the system fully, I should be able to build up around it. So let me first fix up the problem up here. I also need to input some walkways up to these facilities in order to do maintenance on it like I am now. So yeah, don't at me. Here we are, that's fixed. I don't know why it's... I don't know, better check the other one just in case. Yeah, it doesn't have any birch logs in here either, so... Fix that. And while I'm out here, I might as well activate the systems. Alright, this is another problem I have. I've run out of copper ingots for the system, so in returning to my facility, I just realized that I haven't got a blasting facility for copper, so I'll have to fix that in a minute. Right, before we end today, I might as well set up a birch farm right around here. So, first things first, set that up so I have a place to put the portable storage interface when it's done. So, let me see. Time to dig out the water trench. So when making a water trench for water wheels and that, it's always good to have one blockage spot here so that the water can flow around the water wheel without it being stagnant. So bridge saw here, and it is 1, 2, 3 away from the hole, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Highly doubt that will interfere with the jungle sapling here. I doubt that will, but to be on the safe side, yeah, I don't think so. It doesn't look like it's growing quickly, and I mean, I could move it this way about 2, but I've already done this much, so I'll leave it as it is. Do the whole thing up. Alrighty, that looks good. Oh, also need one extra thing. And that is a smart chute. I think it's a brass ingot, electron tube, and dry calc. So, take one of these and create a list that denies spruce sapling, birch sapling, sorry, coming out of here. So quickly that, deny, accept. And let run. Obviously the trees won't grow for a little while, but that's basically it for today. And before I end today's video, I'm giving all of you the choice of which train I'll be making in the next session once I get the train casing facilities up and running. Your choices are from the mixed traffic engines of Amber Central, Blue Streak or Black Thunder, or the cargo-centric trains Apollo, D5, or Hercules. So until then, remember to like, share, and subscribe. And this is Kamen JetStorm, signing off.